Hey guys, it's Kanosu from Team Gaioka here, and today I'm going to do my first video on this channel. It's mainly just a testing video. But today I'm just going to do a quick deck profile on my cybers. So, I quite like this deck. It doesn't always work, but it's a fun deck to play. So first, 3 Cyber Dragons, because it's the main core of the deck. You can also special summon if I control no cards. It's not the main. Actually, it's not the main card. These two are, I would say. No. If there's any tips or tricks or tips you could give me, in fact, just tips on how to improve the quality of my videos, I would love to hear that. So let's continue. So free Drei, instantly level 5, so you can go into level 5 XYZ'S. And also, if you remove from play, banish, sorry, can choose one monster on the field, Cyber Dragon in the field, and that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So it's quite a versatile card. And it's also Cyber Dragon in the field and graveyard, so it's Cyber Dragon Core, which is basically when it's summoned, you search out Cyber Repair Plant, or Cyber Network. Also, you can banish this if your opponent controls a monster, you don't control any monster, special one Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. So that can actually count. I think that can count as Drei. I'm not sure. But let's continue. Cyber Dragon's away. I just like running one of these. It's not. You don't need it, but I like the plus 300 attack. And it's always Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, and just reveal a spell card, it becomes Cyber Dragon until the end phase. Cyber Valley, basically you can cock block attacks. When it's basically the main one you're using is this one, where you banish a card and draw one card. Banish this card and draw one card if they attack you. That's the main one you'll be using. You don't really need these, don't really give you much plus. Well, they do give you a plus, but I'd rather use this one. And next, the Honest, because they're all light machines, they're all lights, so I can just drop Honest. So next, I've got a few staples first, Dark Hole and MSTs, just for staples, to get rid of cards and stuff. When that's staple, I like running one, not too many, because it can get annoying destroying into it when I might need a Power Bond or a limiter removal. Obviously Power Bomb for going to Cyber Twin Dragon to get that double attack, or into Cyber Rem maybe. A first attack, Clues removal, I remember that game. Next, limit removal, double attack, so it's basically Power Bond without the fusion. So Repair Plant, it's basically your main searching card. You search out for your light machine monster if you've got a Cyber in the grave. So you don't always usually target one light machine monster from your graveyard unless you've got 3 Cyber Dragons in your grave. That's the only time I'd really use that one. Machine Duplication, basically Cyber Dragon Core, because it's called Cyber Dragon. Can activate this because of its attack, but because its name is treated as Cyber Dragon, you can special summon 2 Cyber Dragons, which I love. Evacuation, just basically for going into Chimeratech Overdragon. 1 day apiece for draw power. Next into the traps, we've got Trap Stun to stun traps. Cyber Network. If you don't know what this does, basically once per turn, in each player's turn actually, it doesn't say that, but in your opponent's turn you have to chain it. But you can chain it, remove from play a monster, light machine monster. So I usually just remove from play Drei to stop any attacks, most attacks. I'm just checking if that is still running. Yes, it is. I'm just going to open that so I can see how long. Okay, there we go. So then after 3 turns you can special summon all the cards. One downside, the reason why I play 1 is it gets rid of all your spelling traps. So if say you've got set up, so like Magic Cylinder and Mirror Force and stuff. Next, TT and Dimensional Prison. TT to stop summons, Dimensional to stop attacks. DNA Surgery. Basically I can make all your monsters machine and special summon this and get rid of all monsters. Mirror Force, obvious reasons, Magic Cylinder, obvious reasons, and Compulsory activate that card for obvious reasons. Next we have 3 Cyber Dragon Nova. Basically you can detach 1 XYZ material and special summon Cyber Dragon. Then after that you can banish that, and that gains. You banish that 1 card and it gains 2,100, or you could just banish 2 and you detach like over 2 turns you do it, and then you can get 6,300. You get 6,300 monster. Next, Cyber Dragon, for obvious reasons. Why wouldn't you play this guy? Like piercing damage, limiter removal, and power bond. That was a fun game when I did that. Chimeratech Overdragon, which is basically, I don't really use that one much. I don't really recommend it. Only use this card you want to use more, but use it if you've used all 3 of these. It can be quite useful. Next, Chimeratech Overdragon. So it's basically a contact fusion, which means I don't have to use any card to fuse, and I can use your opponent's cards. So say I'm playing against a Gurgia or Machina deck. Machina decks haven't been played that much. I'll do my Machina deck profile soon. But you can basically get rid of their cards and it gains 1,000 attack per one. So basically, I think one game I OFA'd. I think this guy got 10k attack, but then I attacked into a Magic Cinder and lost. That was a fun game. Well, that wasn't a fun game in fact. Next, Cyber Twin Dragon. Basically, it's the main OTK deck card. You go Cyber Dragon Core, Power Bond, 0 to removal, attack twice. Well, you only need to attack once then, but like to Power Bond, attack twice per game. And next, we just got some level 5 XYZ'S. Can't start up Pleiades, Wind Up Arsenal Zen Maya, can only match mech, and that guy. I can't say his name. So yeah, that is my cyber deck profile. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and if you want to join the team, just leave a comment and subscribe. Now, if you do join, we're thinking of like if many people want to join, we might like start applications, but not at the start. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.